What up? Today I don't plan on, this part I don't plan on stopping until I
You're
finish
sure?
it.
I read your message.
Everything. Everything.
You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than
Facts.
ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
It's always bandits. Hawks Cry Cliff it is. Wow, I haven't even went this way yet. I wonder why that is.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
True. What better to ask than people at the garden?
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big...
Say what you will, they be carrots.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I
Thank
recalled that
God.
she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Willowfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
The garrison said they take another
Here we go.
100 of me pitch pots.
Those whites will think twice before attacking us again.
Got any more of those special elixirs?
Son of a gun. Shit.
I can walk from here.
I mean, you could, but it'd be faster if you didn't.
Not here. Come on.
I don't even think I can whistle like that. That's about as good of a whistle as I can get. I can't do the finger thing. I don't know what the fuck people do.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote, you mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. Do you see them?
I do. The flowers and our friends. This one. This one.
Oh, it goes up to 5? Holy shit. Let's just go like, bam. What? That's sick. That was filthy Frank.
What do you see, boy?
A Minotaur?
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
All yours, Torgal.
God damn. Damn, I got his ass for this time though. Damn.
All yours, Torgal. That was harder than I expected. But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
They do look pretty.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well,
Thanks, Josh.
you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill deserves some appreciation. She didn't die the entire game like I thought she would. I mean, yeah. She gave me her powers and I didn't have to see her die for it. Thank goodness, man. Wait. What? Wrong way.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough.
Aww.
We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Aww. Torgal's just chilling, sleeping. Aww.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Married.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Aww. This is adorable.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
It looks amazing.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
So precious.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Hell yeah. Did I level up? So wait, is Josh and no? Now we must make way for these places. I thought I did almost everyone on the continent, but I'm getting dang near close. And it's Ash. And I'm sure there's not that many on Ash.
Welcome, welcome. Come again.
We're going over here. This way.
Not here. This is no time to ride.
Now it is, like a second later.
Good girl.
Caution, brother.
Is Jill and Josh with me? They are. I'm gonna do those quests too. Put those down. Those are important quests.
away from home.
And you're a bunch of pussies. A bunch of big old pussies.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive.
Something's not right here.
You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right.
That's a good point.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Why is it so quiet here?
Can't fire the forges. How
Oh, there's a little shop up in here.
earn our keep?
Good day. Thank you. Certainly. Farewell, traveller. I have some things for sale. May we meet again.
May we meet again, bitch. You'd think a blacksmith village would have more than just one sword for sale.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
What a dick.
Are you apprenticed together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless. We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
What a dick. Like, listen to me for 5 fucking seconds, dude.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Mama? Why hasn't Papa come back yet?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are 2 kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road.
It's a good point.
Crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Science.
What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last.
Why don't we find this? Fix this.
Dravost won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
It's just
Right.
fire, man.
Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
That's why he said.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or 2, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
We're on our way. Yup, this way. Let's go.
Run like the wind. No mistakes.
Oh no. This thing is fast as shit, boy. Guys, let's go. Storm Panthers love Chocobos.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
This motherfucker's hunting me, man. I'm like across the map now. Really? Really? As soon as it knocks me off my horse? Or Chocobo? 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 Chocobo?
Be safe. Nice try. This one. Get him. Go for it.
Drain them. Get them.
Saved again.
Just what I needed.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Now let's go over here.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Blackthorn's really saving the village, even after they talk bullshit about him.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Yeah, let him talk to Blackthorn, alright? If he's not too big of a dick.
I take back everything I said. That
As you
thing
should.
is an honest to God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Aw. They're rivals through and through.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers.
For real.
Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
He's earned it. Blackthorn has put me on, man. Let's see what else is around here, man. Is there like a chest? Chest up in this bee? You'd think there would be, you know? Here's a chest of nothing I care about. Here we go. Let's see what's over here. There's another quest here, isn't there? Yep, right over there. What's in here?
Life has been breathed back into the smithies of Dravosht. Now that is worth celebrating.
Is there like a little boss over here or something? I don't know.
Not here.
Miners only. Can't have you tripping head first into a pile of...
Is there a boss this way, or am I wasting my time?
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Nothing.
Someone's brave.
Let's go. So I'm guessing no boss. I'll fly over here.
Do you see that too?
It's hard not to see it. It's a giant crystal in the sky.
Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I've only got like 15 more quests or some shit. I'll save the twins.
Let's go.
Bork, bork, bork. Arrgh! It's not intimidating. Ruh-roh.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
Like, dude, I don't know what you thought you were gonna do to these guys, but...
Men, finish him.
We'll just hit you with one of these. Not even a guy with a stamina bar. Finally!
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course.
I thought you guys hated each other.
Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well...
He's not good at it.
One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Oh, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
Who? Who is he thinking? Otto?
Someone like Quentin.
Oh.
I hope I can convince him at least.
Let's go do that. We forgot this was flooded.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Let me get on. Let's go. Haven't seen you in a bit, Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them.
Bitch, I'm not asking you to do all that.
Else.
Damn it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
Hey.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
He's calling you out.
What are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
Exactly.
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle
I'm working on it.
Plan is taking shape.
I gotta solve, the people's problems before I solve the world's problems at large, you feel me? Let's see, we've literally gone everywhere here, huh? So now we go back to the hideaway. Big Black Baby, aka Biggie on my shirt. I don't know why I had to let you know.
I bring good
My
news.
my brain's ADHD.
Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
My boy
Havel was
Quentin.
concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quentin would probably call me one of his.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking,
Fucking
Clive.
love him.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quentin can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
Hey.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
What's next? Gonna talk to my boy Blackthorn.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pickle Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Your boy gave it to you.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the Curse Breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder.
They're both
save even a single life.
stubborn.
He'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
For real.
You pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
That really put the spark back in his eye.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
For real.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
For
He's
real.
grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
For real. But you can tell when Blackthorn's happy just by how he talks. Okay. Let's see what this recipe unlocks.
So what do I owe the honor? So, will it be?
Oh, shit. Hell
How am I
yeah.
meant to do that then?
Stone tongue. Shit. Looks like I gotta still
Anything
get
else?
that. Blacksmith Blues. Hey, there's another one. This is like one of my favorite quest lines, honestly. It gives you cool rewards. You get to know Blackthorn more, and Blackthorn's obviously the best blacksmith in any video game I've come across. I won't argue this.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few
Say no
Curse
mas.
Breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
You already know what I'm gonna
I won't
say.
let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Alright, my boy. Better not die. Does homegirl got anything for me?
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yep, we got everything here. Dravage. Leave it to Final Fantasy to come up with the craziest names for things.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
I have some things for sale.
Farewell,
Okay.
traveller.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Don't you guys still use bears? How come nobody's like said anything about that to this dude?
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time.
Nah, man, you're a good friend to Blackthorn.
Give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for the off, then?
I'm always ready for the
Can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August.
Facts.
I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
Me, a god killer.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Uh-oh.
All right. Which one of you's first? It's over. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal.
Damn. Damn. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Give me a dragon or something.
Is that it? Apparently not.
I know it. Oh no, it's not a dragon, it's Chimera. This is the first one we fought in this game, I'm pretty sure.
You're not getting past me. All yours, Torgal.
Gotcha. Yes. Damn. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Damn, can I get it? Oh, I did.
Get him! Blizzard! Get him! This one.
This dick lion. This old penis monster. The old one-eyed snake monster. Damn.
Over here! This one. Goku! Goku! Attack! Goku! Attack! This one. Get him!
There we go. What'd you get me? Where's the behemoths, bro?
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You stood in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Now you guys done pissing and moaning?
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you.
See?
Thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. You see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravozh isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dhalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozh what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time.
Hey!
Can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
That's fuck yes, dude. I love this.
Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The master smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
This is the best.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Right?
Sid, I've got something for you.
The best recipe for sword ever. Or whatever, something.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task.
Blackthorn, you are.
Impressive still, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozh in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome.
Especially if he's gonna make me the best sword.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Fuck yes. Just tell me what materials I need on my soul. Fuck yeah, man. A legendary sword? That sounds a little promising.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
This is awesome.
Save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
This is awesome. I'm so happy for Blackthorn. Do I need to get some secret ingredient or anything?
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Whoa. This is definitely the coolest sword in the game.
Ragnarok.
It's
amazing.
something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to Friendship Reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Fuck yeah.
Then tap the kegs! Those boys are on their way!
This makes me so happy. This is the ending I wanted for Blackthorn. Dude, hell fucking yes. Fuck yeah, bro. Oh shit, this is sick. Yeah, we're not going to slay God until we get a sword that slays God, you feel me? Hell yeah, dude. This is sick. This is what I've been waiting for. Fuck this sword. We need the defender. Or, I mean, not the defender. Fuck the defender. What? Are you kidding me? We're still using Ragnarok. You know what?
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want?
Damn, I need more Ritualum. Can I at least, reinforce it? No. We're gonna need more Ritualum. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm kinda salty that it's shittier than my last sword, but you know what? Shit, let's see. Let's see how I can make this sword even.
What's that for you, dear?
I'm gonna write down these ingredients and see on the internet where the fuck to go. Or we're gonna find one of these S rank bosses so I can get some Ritualum. Or however the fuck you say it. Yeah, this sword definitely looks really cool though. Already slayed that. Where am I gonna find the Triphalic Terror? Can you just show me where it is? Where is it though? Oh, okay. Say no more. Okay, and he is the Dalmatian Republic. I imagine it is this. Wait, shit. How do I look at the local map? Okay. And you'd be right around here. Okay. Well, that's where we're going.
I knew I was right not to.
Put him right around that boy.
Ready, go?
The whole squad's with me. Where's this Triphalic Terror? Is that it? It looks like it. I'm gonna get your bitch ass.
Thanks, Gal.
Yeah, you gotta die. I'll easily be able to take you down.
We're not gonna outrun this one. Stay close, Torval.
Take some of that.
Nice try.
Fuck. Damn it.
Get him. Get him. This one. Get him.
Take a little bit of that. Damn it. Fuck. You ain't getting me, Buster. Oh yeah. There we go. Well, damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it a wrap? It's a wrap. You ain't shit, Jack. That's what I needed.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Run like the wind.
Is there like anything it was guarding or anything? I doubt it. Head back to the crib. And you know that I'm on it. We need to see what we need next.
Trouble with your gear, or
Yeah, it's not up to par, Blackthorn. Okay, where's the Prince of Death? Okay, so we're looking for the Grim Reaper.
That it? Fine.
Did I kill the Prince of Death? I just want to make sure. You feel me?
There's something about it.
Cause I already got one, so it's either one or the other. The Grim Reaper. That's who it is. Northreach. So it'll be right around here. That makes sense, because I don't think I've ever been over there.
And how might I help the garrison today?
I really dig this sword. I can't wait to see the upgraded version.
We're not alone.
Oh crap, I went the complete wrong way. Through the gates.
And how might I help the garrison today?
This is no time to ride.
It's the perfect time to ride. You're traveling.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed things. Do be careful.
I will.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I've definitely never been this way. Yep, it's going down.
Come on.
Am I missing something here? What the heck? Maybe it's not that. So the Prince of Death is around here. Oh, here he is.
Thanks, Cal.
You gotta die, my boy.
That's another one.
There we go. Damn it. Damn it.
Let's try. Over here. This one. Get him. Go. Over here. Get him. Go. Over here. Go. This one. Go.
And then we gotta hit you with one of these. That fucked them up. Clowned.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Now I just need to figure out the last thing. I don't remember what it said, but it's one last thing.
What do you want?
Okay. Can I get the location? Shit. I'm just gonna go how to get the primitive battle horn. Which is where? How annoying. Can I be shown where it is? Okay. To Walud then. I love how it goes on this whole long ass rant. Okay. It's like I don't give a fuck about anything other than where the fuck this shit is, bro. And it's right. It's right there. Okay. Simple enough. We just gotta go in that bad joint. This is who I'm fighting? This is A rank? I don't know, man. He kinda looks like a pussy. That bastard. Why is a goblin A rank? Like, what kind of abilities does this thing have?
Get him. All yours, Torgal.
Yeah. This is like the strongest goblin in the world. What a weak-ass goblin punch. Let me show you how it's really done. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Slow.
You'll be dead after this one. Or at least close enough.
Nice try.
What a strong ass goblin, bro.
That's better.
Jesus, the attacks we're doing on this goblin. It ends here. Yeah.
Your journey ends here.
Fuck goblins, except for my king. And now we go back, and we'll be back, because we got a lot of shit to do there still. Now it's time to make the best sword in the game. This moment I've been waiting for forever. It's like one of my favorite parts about these games, is getting the best weapon.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be?
You know what it'll be, Blackthorn.
Anything else?
Wait, so it looks the same? It's a cool ass sword though, nonetheless. Alright. Now we bust moves back. Okay. Let's head over here.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Why? It's a deserted town, bro. Where's your pride at? In the clouds.
Good girl. Faster!
We're never alone. We have each other.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Thanks, Gal. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
That's surprising, considering what the king was doing.
What is going on here? Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call?
Yeah, what do you mean, boy?
No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that.
Like, fuck do you mean, boy?
What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their shoals upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He is staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
They really do. We're really on that Barnabas. That Barnabas behavior. There's gotta be a little chest of ruin here, right? There's something in here. Yup. My senses weren't wrong. I'm not gonna look everywhere, I guess. I could. So I guess some people do want to be mindless slaves to gods. Like, that's kind of fucked. It's not the mission I'm trying to be on. What up?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him.
The fuck?
Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different.
It is more.
It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
It's kind of nuts.
They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Shit's going down.
Okay then, my lord. Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no.
It's exactly what they wanted.
There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
They think I just got the most strongest weapon in the game. Come on, you guys can do better than that. I'll get right in your way. Come on, guys. I know you're stronger than that. Damn it. Yeah, this weapon goes hard, man. You can definitely tell the difference.
What now?
So is that... Oh. A big Chungus.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Right? I am not terrified of you, boy. Not me. Yeah. Oh, that's what I fucked up on. And then I'll hit it with my other combo. Hell yeah. No! Good thing I've got like hella potions. It's a wrap.
It's over.
That's how a king does it. Aren't you guys trying to, like, you know, serve your gods? Well, apparently this is what God wants. What? My boy! I told you to stay inside.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Don't you dare die, bro. I told you to stay in the house.
That they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty.
Damn, bro.
To serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
If that's what you'd call it, bro. I don't know. They're not attacking, bro? What an ominous fucking quest, dude. This was not wholesome. This was ominous and creepy.
last saved. Found her.
That's what I'm saying.
Report to Cyril.
Right? Like, check out this shit that just happened, bro. Like, hold on. That was a twisted way of being faithful. But I guess faith doesn't really make sense anyways.
Marquis, welcome back. I'm glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
For real though, it really was death by another name.
Defending liberty. A hero's end.
That's a fucked hero's end, I don't know.
How one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
That's also a good point.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was.
I think you convinced
We
me.
of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants.
You convinced me.
His will. The ultimate expression of it.
Makes sense. Even if it was fucked, I think people do deserve to die on their own terms.
To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course.
Facts.
I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Hella ability points. Orichalum, okay. What quest was that? Okay. I just had to make sure, because that was an important quest too. think I'm gonna do one last quest and call it even Steven until tomorrow. Cause I feel like I've done enough with this for the day. I thought I had like less quests, but there's a fuck ton of quests, which I'm not mad about. Like I'm happy that I just, I made a, assumption in the beginning of this video that, oh, by the end of this video, I'm gonna finish everything. Like, what hubris I had to think that I could do that all in one day.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
She's Whiteheart. She'll always be Whiteheart to me. There's more stuff up there. Let's go Whiteheart. Not Ambrosia. What the fuck is Ambrosia? Is that a flower? Is that a spice? I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna say it if I don't know what it is. It could mean poop. A poopy vagina for all I know. Like, that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun to me. Why would you want to put that on me and make me say it? Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just saying the most random shit ever now.
No mistakes.
I mean, I make plenty of mistakes. I make people dislike me just by saying words.
Twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
A waterfall. Son of a bitch. Do you want to die, my son? Fuck. It really wants me to kill this bird. So I'll oblige it. Come at me. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Just die and leave me alone. This looks like a waterfall.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
I'll do one last quest over here. This is the place where I remember most. I'm like, I need a goddamn mountain here. Leave me alone, you pedophiles. Yeah, I said it. Ogres are pedophiles. Orcs too. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only orcs in this game. I just keep calling them fucking ogres. But I want you to tell me, what's the difference between ogres and orcs? Is it because ogres are bigger? That's some bullshit, because orcs can be big too, you know? Like, stop putting your bias out there that aren't necessarily true, but you've been programmed to believe. Oh shit. I gotta go all the way over here. Yeah, it's flooding everywhere in this game, man.
That'll do, girl. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Chest. Dang.
Disposed of. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Here, I'm gonna read these actually. I have recently learned that my own daughter was among the children to turn to stone by brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a baby, but inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. To her smile, the smile she inherited from her mother. The mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wife's, all of them. All of these children. So many have died at my hand. You deserve to feel guilty. Like, I do not sympathize with whoever wrote this. And I have decided tomorrow I too must die at the last order I give those poor wretches the moment. The last torture I subject them to, I will command them to tear me limb from limb. And enter my cursed corpse beneath a white tree, whose crooked hands reach the skies in supplication. Beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those that I have wronged. At least, I mean, I guess, you know, the only way you can really redeem yourself in a situation like this is if you kill yourself, you know? There's no other way. Once you've done something so terribly horrible, there's no other way than to kill yourself. That's the only redemption, in my opinion. Or to be killed by either the family or the people that you've tortured, you know? And they've somehow lived. Because, you know, there's serial killers out there that have victims that end up living and surviving the ordeal. You know what I mean?
Suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan?
Now let's see what this conditioning was about. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby incorporates the institution wherever juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state as soldiers. Trainees succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed bearer. Disposal within its bounds is punishable by death. God, that's horrible. Like, you're gonna make these children slaves and then not even give them a proper burial when you fucking have them all used up? Today's exercise will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for each duration. Wow. The furnace burn intensity to be gradually increased. 1 to 3 hellhounds depending on performance. Wow. They were brutal to these kids. Yeah, we read everything in here. Let's go in the church-a-roo. Nope. Treasure? Mabes? Maybe a little bit? Shit. Graveyard. a little treat.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
Sorry, I'll be taking your little thing you want to be buried next to.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Fuck. Fuck. I did not read that because I didn't mean to press that.
This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
Oh, I'll kill you, sure. I'll kill you all.
Only a matter of time, I suppose.
This is what you guys get for torturing children. You fucking monsters. Damn. Damn, you think I'd be faster? Shit. Yeah. Now how we do it. This is how we do it. Boom. Damn, son. Damn, son. Yeah, take a little bit of that. It's a wrap for you. That's what happens when you do some fucked up ass shit.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
I'll do one last little questaroo. Cause this is looking like I'm gonna be fighting a boss, and I like the sound of that. I'm just so hungry right now that all I can think about is making food. And I want to have as much energy as I can when I'm doing this, honestly.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock.
Something you don't really think about when you start streaming is that you actually need the energy to do it, you know what I mean? Like you can't stream when you're starving, you can't stream when you're tired as shit. Like last night I could barely keep my eyes open. I was playing Diablo, I think, and I was just dying inside.
That'll do, girl.
Nah, we don't need to fight.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
We'll find your boy. If he's a bear, he's got stronger skin than just a regular person.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer. I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Gotta keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Yeah, this sword is awesome, man. You can tell right away how much damage it does. It doesn't feel like I'm using a toothpick anymore. Did I get all of them? Yeah. The Kingdom of Lewd hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bears, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for the deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention therefore is punishable by death. Captive bears have been prided solely for the pursuit of aforementioned purpose. What the fuck is that, though? What is that? What the hell is a Kuza beast?
This place was no ordinary prison, and I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a Kuza beast in any Final Fantasy game I played, so we'll see what that is. Maybe it's a behemoth. What's up here, though? That'll do. There we go. What up, guys? Yeah, we'll get you all in one go. Turned them all into dust.
Company.
Where, girl? You're kind of scaring me.
Have care. We're not alone.
Where? Where are we not alone? I fail to see what you're talking about.
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Company.
Yeah, you're the only company I see. What are you talking about? Are you guys trying to make me paranoid?
Time to fight.
There you are. I'll turn you guys all into dust too. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bear captives be employed in order to draw enemy forces and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimum loss of Waluder lives. Wow, what a dick move. Like, what you already was doing was pretty fucked up.
Minimal loss of Waluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers?
Exactly.
The Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
I don't think anyone, I mean, if we're gonna, like, compare apples to oranges, they're all pretty goddamn awful. I don't think any of them are, you know, treating the bears well, except for in the good old days of Lord Rossfield's day. Or when he ruled, whatever. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature we observed to kill and consume the bears assigned to fight beside it in the mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of viable contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bears may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bears no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. They're just going about training this wild beast in the worst way possible. Like, holy shit.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Kashyyyk down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Doris, how do I get up there? Am I tripping? I swear it was like in here that I went. Big confusion. How do I get lost in such a small area? It's this one. How did she get past all of the Akashic and, like, I had to fight them, but she was here already?
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
I know where it goes.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to get in this little arena. It'd be really weird if we don't, honestly. There's not even an ether flood. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, honestly. I don't see no ether flood.
Let's see what we can find down here.
No? I just want to kill the Kuza. I hear a child.
And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Jadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away.
We'll find Chadwick.
He promised to free the others too.
What a G.
He opened your sound, didn't he? You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
We're on the way.
Was that?
Let's make moves. Let's go.
Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
You bet your sweet Bippy I will. I wonder what it looks like.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live.
Oh my god.
For bearers.
This is a big boy. It's a behemoth, alright. Holy shit. This is a different behemoth. Like, this is not just a behemoth, bro. Damn, just imagine being fed to this thing. I had a feeling it might have been a behemoth, too. I've got a god-slaying sword, though. Nothing can stop me. I fucked up. I need to check that goddamn gauge more often. That did damage. I love fighting behemoths. I think the hardest behemoth fight ever, though, is definitely not even in Final Fantasy games, but in the Monster Hunter, little DLC they did, or not DLC, but they added a behemoth fight, and it was fucking tough. I've never fought a boss that difficult in the game before. And you needed a perfect group of friends too to play it with, otherwise there's no way you're gonna be able to do it with random people. Unless those random people were like confident as fuck, you know? Like you really had to like search for good people to play with because you couldn't do it by yourself. You literally needed a team of 4 people. And that thing could one-shot you all the fucking day long. And I'll give you one of these. Oh, I love that move, man. Damn it. There we go. Damn. Another behemoth shackle. Made that thing our bitch.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
He's dead?
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
He's right behind you.
Fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
I was really expecting someone to, you know, show up. I was expecting Chadwick to actually show up. I don't even remember if I met Chadwick, so I'm not as emotionally as attached. But it's a shame. It's a shame. It's always a shame when people die. Sometimes you just have more emotional attachment than others, even if it's just a character in a game.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Honestly.
You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do 2 things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master. become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
It's a good quest. Anyways, I'm gonna end that on this note, and I hope you guys come around and check me for the next part. Peace.